as well, which I'm going to do. I'm going to frame an army officer to start off with, and I'm also going to go and infiltrate this area over here. Now, infiltrating will increase paranoia. Neutrality Act, okay. Skirmishes are still happening. I mean, theoretically, like with the idea of framing, hopefully it's someone who is not involved. Did we lose? Oh, no. It's just limiting how many people are involved in the skirmish. Okay. I was like, hold on, why aren't we at 24 over here? But because some of them are fighting. There's an Anti-Saboteur Campaign, which has been launched here by, I believe, Stalin. Reports have come in from various naval bases, noting a slight increase in the amount of spare parts requested for urgent repairs from some of our ships. Well, and that's the other thing. I don't know if I should be moving all my ships here or all my troops here. I think with the Civil War mechanics the way they are, I think it does just randomize and redistribute all the troops. So I don't think pre-moving the troops is a thing. It was in the past. I've done some Civil War stuff in previous versions of Hearts of Iron, where it was quite good to have all your troops literally sitting in one province, because it meant that when the Civil War kicked off, everything was grouped up. Back when the Civil War mechanics were more random, and you'd have like one troop here, one there, one there, one there, one there, it was because I think it just took all the armed forces and just like randomly split them and flip them or something like that. It was really annoying, so it was better to have them all in one place. I think with the new Civil War mechanics introduced with like the Spanish Civil War and everything, I don't think that matters. So anyway, we can launch a Anti-Saboteur Campaign. So shipyard staff purged, which will give us a penalty to naval research and dockyard output, but will decrease political paranoia. Now, here's the interesting thing. These purges in the military actually increases support of the revolution because the regular soldiers get pissed. So it's actually quite good. It lowers paranoia, but increases support. So we're going to go ahead and let those purges, go. We're not going to fight them. In fact, we are going to do it intentionally. So this is the same event. This is our frame. We just framed a general over here. And we're framing this general so that, unfortunately, it's a very weak one because it's based on their level. This is only going to lower the political paranoia by 5 points because it's a pretty weak-ass general. But it's going to increase support for the opposition. We are the opposition. If you make a template with only one anti-aircraft, you can change your template in the beginning of the war, and the AI normally doesn't. They'll abuse that template. Well, let's not try to do anything like that. I do have to hit these buttons as often as I can here. Although, I mean, partially we're limited by the cooldown, because I can only do one at a time, but also we're going to be limited by the political paranoia a fair bit. I think I might just frame an admiral right now, too. The cost does go up. It's 25 the first time, then it goes 50 the second. But I think it's worth doing. Keep that low. There you go. Civil War over there. How's the border conflict? Looks like we're losing. So, end the conflict is progressing. Oh yeah, how's the German Civil War going? That's a great question. It looks like the military junta is winning. So, non-aligned. Hey, we might have a non-aligned Germany to be friends with. Ho ho ho! How many civil wars will it be? All the civil wars! So some admiral has been accused. I'm shocked that he would be accused, so we're going to do that. There we go. So yeah, some of the support is going up in these various things. And yeah, there's a 20% risk of Stalin starting a war when paranoia is over 90%. So that's the really big thing we've got to avoid. Oh, more infiltrations. Yes, absolutely. Do some of this. I've never, in none of the tests that I did this border conflict fire off, so I'm a little concerned about where it goes. Hopefully we can still get Japan's help. If we can't get Germany's help or Japan's help, we're really going to be in a rough spot. What's the decision? Oh, it's more infiltration. Yeah. So I'm going to infiltrate here. Excellent. Mechanical computing. So, okay. It's almost 37. Not quite. We could start a 37 tech without taking too much of a hit. But I think what I'll do is I'll swing back over here. We'll grab... actually, I'll unlock all this good stuff. We might want to use the logistics companies because supply is going to be something we have a hard time with. It might, at the very least, I'll unlock the field hospitals because we may want to have that as an option to add to our divisions. I'm not sure if we will, but we shall see. Italy's not currently an option for us to suck up to. There might be something else that unlocks there. Might depend on the regime a little bit as well. So, okay, Stalin's ensuring the loyalty of another general. Political paranoia is up to 48%. We may need to do a dismiss the counter-revolution. I mean, if a Great Purge fires off at 75%, it's not the end of the world, because that does drop the support a bunch. But we're going to be increasing the paranoia a bit more by infiltrating another state over here. So yeah, I'm going to go and dismiss the counter-revolution. It will drop the support a little bit. Hopefully we get a high roll on this. Is there a restore the papacy option for Italy? I mean, not from my point of view here. Okay, muster the old guard. So, organize the wreckers increases political paranoia, but Tolkachi does not. The railroad does. Okay, well, let's grab this for now. It only does something after the war starts anyway. Actually, maybe I'll do the Truth Tsars right now. Recruits will rise up. And yeah, there's some really great stuff we can run over here. For example, you know, rightful heir to the empire, legacy of Rome over here. There's some really fun events we can do. But that comes later. Weekly manpower forever as Russia. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's literally forever or just during the revolution, the Civil War, but it's going to be really important during the Civil War. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this because I want to have the Eyes Fear already done so that we can start the hands due whenever we feel that we absolutely have to kick off the Civil War. Although we're going to still try to delay it for as long as possible here so that we can at least start with more territory here. We got a little bit of XP coming in, a bit of command power coming in. Yeah, I don't really want to modify any of this until the war starts. That's the other reason I want to save up my political power, because some of these guys might go away, they might get purged. Like, we could spend political power on a political advisor that's just going to die in the purges. So I think we're going to just spank this. All right, disloyalty in the AKVD. Now, this one's interesting because I think, yeah, the head is being accused of disloyalty. So we can say these unspeakable crimes will be severely punished. This will decrease political paranoia by 30, which is great. On the other hand, it's going to replace this guy with a guy that increases the paranoia by 2 every week instead of just 1. So basically, this does pay for itself for like 30 weeks. As long as the revolution is going to kick off within 30 weeks, we will have a net gain in political paranoia situation by hitting this. In fact, more so because if we take this, it increases paranoia. So I think we have to do this. I think we have to do this, because I think ultimately it's going to put us ahead in paranoia, assuming we kick off the Civil War soon enough, and I think we will. So we're going to do that. So now the paranoia is going to go up by 3 per week, but it has dropped down to 9% for now, which is good. We can also plan to frame another army officer, which we will at some point here. In fact, we might start that now, because I'm going to go... Like, this land over here is pretty worthless, but I really don't want to have to worry about, like, having some back marker back here or something. So I think it's worth just going and spreading here as much as possible. I mean, it's about as valuable as the stuff in the north or whatever. Do I want to do this now? Probably, because it does takes 14 days to trigger. I don't know. Oh, stalemate. Oh, our forces are quitting themselves well. Oh, that's good. I can start offering the... Okay, listen, Japan. Before another skirmish kicks off, I'm going to offer you some land here, which is going to increase the paranoia, but I'm going to pair this with framing an army officer. Oh, there you go. German Reich was annexed. Japan supports our cause, so they're going to be sending troops during the war. Hello, German military junta, although I suspect they're going to rename themselves to like German Empire or something soon. And we're going to offer them this other piece of land as well. Again, going maximum sellout so that we can win this Civil War, because it's a really hard Civil War. Japan will supply weapons. All right. It's okay. We'll just take it back later. We got to win the Civil War now so that we can, and then we'll retake it afterwards. We have some extra civilian factories. Probably we just keep going with factories, civilian or military over here. And again, I kind of want to keep developing this area. I think this is, yeah. So these two places we're selling at, Vladivostok and over here we're giving to Japan once the Civil War is over. So we wouldn't want to develop there anyway. I'm going to do 2 more civilian factories, and then from that point on, we'll probably start on our military factories. Frame an admiral. Well, maybe actually. Okay, it is 37, so let's get our construction speed going. Yeah, go on. Let's frame an admiral. Waiting for this to tick through. Infiltrate. Good. Alexander Gorbatov, accused of treason. Huh. Clearly, we've got to remove them. You give away Vladivostok. You're not my comrade anymore. It's okay. It'll give us something else to fight for. Oh, disloyalty in the NKDV again? We just replaced him. Political paranoia increases an extra 2 weekly. That's exactly the same as the last guy. Oh, we've got our production reports. Hold on. Let me just unpause for a tick. We're going to get the full 30 out of this. Oh, we're still framing an admiral, too. One of the following. Oh, and one of the following is true. More than 25% support for the VFP for or non-aligned. Okay, well. Let's do the true stars, so we can run that. Just gonna let the week tick by, so we get the full value out of this. Although, with the admiral, this stays for 2 months, right? It doesn't tell us when it's gonna go away. Although if we can start another infiltration, that would be very convenient. Crackdown in Siberia. Two, one, pause, and we're just going to claim another zone over here. As I say, I think it defaults to the top option, and it did. There we go. So it stayed up as long as it possibly could before defaulting to the top option. So unfortunately, the paranoia can't go negative, so we sort of lost some of the benefit, but it's not a big deal. Spain wants military access. Sure. What else can we do here? Oh yeah, so we can forge these reports, which we're going to do once we hit 20% again. Olympiad. Vapsid Estonia declares war on Estonia. I have to say, I did play... No, I'm getting confused with Kaiserreich. I was like, hold on, I played something as like Estonia or something before, didn't I? But yeah, I was practicing a Kaiserreich game, which was interesting. I think as them. I don't remember. Or like, it was like the Baltic Duchy? Something like that. Oh, that's going to increase political paranoia by 30. Oh, start a new area. So now I'm just gonna creep west here. Is gonna be the idea. So that's gonna raise the paranoia. We'll forge the production reports. True SARS. Okay, there. I'm gonna start the Eyes Fear. Again, we want to be ready to do the hands do, but we do want to backfill everything else first if we can. Oh shit. This triggered a huge purge. Okay, we're going to delay that as long as possible. Oh, political paranoia is at 50%. Never mind. Let me hit that now then. Bring us back down to 0. Excellent. Oh, right, because I think we got an event that increased it by 30, but then the purge brings it down again. Scrooch, scrooch, scrooch. Scrooch, scrooch, scrooch. Has the Mashriki Kingdom capitulated yet today? That was a Kaiserreich game, right? Where it kept happening over and over and over again? Socialist education. Oh yeah, we don't care about that. Grab, grab, grab terrain. All right, I don't think I'm gonna... Well, no, I gotta finish the ideas still. But that's gonna be our go time trigger. Infiltrating, infiltrating, infiltrating. Go. The eyes fear. So yeah, it'll recruit units that rise up against communists once the Civil War starts. Beautiful. So yeah, now we're gonna backfill some of this. I don't think the order matters too much. We're definitely gonna wanna make sure we get these railroads. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to grab as many of those. Oh, there we go. Political paranoia is over 20%, so we'll forge the reports again. Oh, this flipped to someone else. I think the Soviet regime blocked me over here, yeah. So we can't infiltrate there. Well, we can do this. It's a little bit pokey-inny, but we'll probably grab that. Oh, can't infiltrate there either. So you can see the fighting is starting a bit. I'm starting to get nervous. I can feel my heart rate go up. What is the workers' dictatorship going to do? Popular support uprising decreases 1%. What's our popular support? It's not that big right now, 13%. Popular support affects the surrender level, yeah. But yeah, we're only going to get like 1/5 of the troops right now. Well, 1/5 to almost, well, almost 1/3 of the Navy, which doesn't matter, I think, as much. But yeah. Oh, I have an area in the south that could be infiltrated? Okay, we'll take a look here. I mean, there's that over there. Okay, that'll be probably pretty good, actually. Good catch. Boom, done. 29%, that's gonna have to be okay. So the Mexican-Spanish War kickoff, I mean, this, I can't remember what they, was it Man the Guns? I can't remember what expansion added the content for Mexico, but they're guaranteed at least one civil war and possibly up to 3? Or maybe it's just that there's up to 3 different civil wars that can start. I think up to 2 can start. And it's, I think, almost guaranteed. I think it might be guaranteed that there's one that starts all the time of some kind. That's next to... Oh, Korean Manchukuo. Oh, Rizzy. Hold on. Rizzy? Yeah. I'll take another look. All right. Railroad done. These wreckers are going to be incredibly useful once the war starts. Oh, you know, we're going to approach this guy because it doesn't really pay paranoia right now. It lets us recruit cavalry divisions with our command power, which we definitely have some to burn. So we're going to want that available. And you can see my political power, it keeps being hammered by stuff. So I'm losing the ability to frame people. Hindenburg disaster, okay. That's done, okay. Wait, I'm not infiltrating a state. Didn't I just finish? Was that... Oh, was that Stalin infiltrating? There it is. Okay, now it's lit. Okay, there's nothing here. This is all done. I don't think there's anything over here that I can infiltrate. There's these. I could surround this state, which actually might be useful. Okay, you thought you saw a colored flag. All right. I mean, you know, you guys know sometimes I don't see things. I gotta keep an eye out for it. Yeah, the fact that we can't do this is potentially gonna hurt here. We really... is any of these gonna increase paranoia? No. Okay, good.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Hello, whiskey and chocolate. Oh, Plain Coast Hills. I mean, vodka and pickles. Okay, field hospital done. Hold on a sec. Logistics company done as well. We're gonna come back over here. We're gonna grab concentrated industry. And we'll grab improved machine tools. We'll check the vodka and pickles fund. Hey, thank you very much, Plain Coast Hills. Oh, we got jokes coming in. Why did Soviet cops always go around in groups of 3? One could read to check IDs in case of arrest. One could write to record their names. The third one was needed to keep an eye on these 2 dangerous intellectuals. Amazing. Amazing. All right, general loyalty. This paranoia is getting freaking high. Now I could stop spending points flipping terrain. Oh, there we go. So someone's accused Georgy Zhukov. So again, we get to choose one. Both of them will do effectively the same thing in terms of the immediate moment. Maybe one of the leaders is better than the other. Do we want to keep Georgy? Georgy Zhukov? Transparent Ploy by Andre, obviously. Keep Zhukov. All right, we'll do that. Is that not going to drop it by 25? Didn't say up to 25, did it? It lowers it based on their power, but then I think it's at 25 because it was. Grabbing more territory does increase the paranoia. I want to grab this because I don't like this bulge. Maybe we stop there. Because again, we want to do as many of these. We really would like to fire it with the hands do. Increases popular support. Support in the army increased 10%. Like, it's huge. It makes such a difference. Okay, the approach is done. None of these is going to increase it, which is good. It is going to keep tanking my political power, though. Which will remove my ability. Oh, I've got to start getting some... getting the cavalry, and I can only do one of those at a time. I'm going to want to do a few of these. I don't think I'm going to launch it yet. If it launches without me, though, it's going to suck. I'd love to organize the wreckers, but right now it might tank us. So I'm going to grab one of these others first. Women's Fascist Movement for Monty and Balky over here. Although it's not actually going to be that helpful for us. Whereas the Fascist Youth... I mean, it is very random where it puts these guys, but it will be helpful. But yeah, I want to do more of the cavalry buttons if we can. Maybe I should have hit that button sooner. 70%. 75 can get a great purge. And again, 90, it can trigger the start of the war, which we really don't want to have happen. There you go. Decrease paranoia by 20. Good. A little bit of breathing room. But no political power. Oh, hit more buttons. No, we have to wait another 90 days for the satisfactory production reports. That countdown is just when there's an extra 2%. We will need more oil. Your fuel going for oil. We're going to need this. We're going to need more fuel when the war starts, so we're going to have to do that. I might have to stop the infiltrations. Well, he's not doing anything that triggers anything. One more territory, Sestarian? Yes, what could possibly go wrong? All right, let's take that. I mean, it's going to go to 75. Crackdown in Siberia is just going to flip a state. Ensures loyalty. That's okay. It doesn't give a boost of things either. We really don't want to go above 90. We actually want him to trigger a great purge. Okay, Japan's in a war. Advisor accused of treason. There we go. Minus 30 paranoia. Thank you. Good. Ooh, more construction available. I'm going to start military factories. Maybe there. Oh, and some more cavalry. I guess I can keep repeating it in the same area over and over. I don't know if it matters exactly where, but sort of on the frontish kind of makes sense to me. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Uh-huh. More infiltrate. After the fastest youth goes, I think I might do the hands do. I think we might kick off the war. Although it would be really nice to have the wreckers, but I'm a little bit worried.